Hello? On days like this, I think I could stay at Pinker's Pines forever. But all good things must come to an end. But for some good things, it's only the beginning. Are you a person that likes to listen to advice? Are you a person who likes to feel better if you're not feeling so? Are you a person who likes to save money? So listen to my good news. Today you can try Ributol free. Now, isn't that wonderful? Almost as wonderful as my Ributol. How many times have I told you how much Ributol may help you if you're feeling too tired too often, old when you should be feeling young? You know, it may be because you're not getting the vital elements in Ributol. So could anything be easier than to find out how much Ributol may help you? And free? And this is all you have to do. When you buy this bottle of 100 Ributol Gelu-Caps for the regular price of $5.95, your drugstore will give you this bottle, the regular $1.98 in size free. So try it for just one little week. And if you're not feeling absolutely like a new person, return the 100-size bottle, and with a smile, your drugstore will give you back every penny. And you still keep the $1.98 bottle as a gift, a present. Now, what do you think of that? So what are you waiting for? Go quickly, immediately to your drugstore and ask for what? Huh? You tell me. Right. Ributol free.
Why are we always the last ones in the dining room?
Go, Rosalie, if you want to go.
Yeah. Go, darling. If you're going upstairs, darling, to get a wrap for yourself, then bring down the TV guide. I want to see something on page 18.
Okay.
Go, Mommy. Yes, dear. Right. Go, sweetheart. And if you're going to the movies, don't come home late. You hear me?
All right, Mom.
Don't forget.
See Waterfront.
All right, see Waterfront, but not 12 o'clock, please, at night, if you're going to see Waterfront.
Tonight the supper was not good.
The soup was too salty.
And the chicken?
Well, the chicken was missing. Something was missing. Pepper, maybe.
Listen, maybe something happened in the kitchen.
End of the season, everybody gets careless.
Pincus is coming. Don't say anything. Sometimes, you know, my supper don't come out 100% nothing either. Good evening, Pincus.
Good evening, Mrs. Goldberg.
Well, Pincus, your season will soon be over and you'll be thinking of your Florida hotel,
Believe me, Goldberg, when I tell you that my head is every place but in Florida.
Maybe you'll have a cup of coffee, Pincus.
Well, if that's bicarbonate, I'll have a little.
What is it, Pincus? I can see already that something is wrong. Huh, Pincus?
A misfortune, Mr. Goldberg. A terrible misfortune befell me. I was ashamed to come into the dining room. Could you eat the supper? All the chickens came back. Nobody ate the soup.
So what happened?
Excuse me. Forgive me, Mrs. Goldberg, for bringing my troubles to your doorstep.
But after all, Pincus, we're friends or we're not friends. And if we are friends, unburden yourself.
Unburden yourself, Pincus.
A man should never marry a woman that has children from her first marriage.
But after all, Pincus, you and Katie were not just two people that met one day and got married the next day.
For 15 years you knew each other. Well, you were in business together.
She cooked with you side by side, so you
If
should...
it was only Katie and me, believe me, 2 doves could not leave us with alive. But when a man inherits 4 sons...
But Pincus, dear, after all, you knew she had sons.
Yes, when the children were small and she worked for me, whoever saw sons. I would send them each a toy once a year, and I was Uncle Pincus. Now 2 of them are married, 2 will be married, and all of them want to be in my business. I had a taste of it last year. My business was their business. One of them was the bookkeeper, the other one was the maître d'hôtel, one was the steward, and one appointed himself general manager.
What were you?
The 5th wheel. In my own business, I was the 5th wheel. Thank you, Mrs. Goldberg. Now, please, go and talk to her. Go into the kitchen and talk to her. There has to be a solution.
I'll talk to her, yes, Jake. Just a word,
She's
say.
giving me ultimatums. Hardly like that.
I'll just say a word.
Well, all right, Mrs. Goldberg.
Maybe it's not so serious.
See, Mr. Pincus, you're...
Maybe you're making...
There's Katie. Katie's over there. Katie. Excuse me for coming through the kitchen, Katie, dear.
Pincus told you to come and talk to me.
Yeah, he did. Katie, dear,
Now, once and for all, this man must understand that...
What must this man understand?
I am a mother.
I didn't marry a mother, I married a woman. And I'm not going to continue to be sacrificed on a scaffold just because your sons come first.
Did I ever say they come first?
Do you have to say it?
Oh, because I asked you to let my boys come into your business.
Did you ask me or are you insisting?
Now, shouldn't a man be happy to have 4 young sons to help him?
Help him? What way are they helping me? Help to push me out of the business? A business that I built up with my own 10 fingers? How did we make out last summer when your boys were helping?
Oh, the house was full.
Yes, full, but what was the figures after the summer? We couldn't pay our bills. We had to give notes our
And
dealers.
for that, my sons were responsible.
Who else? Who else? Take a pencil and paper, my dear Katie. You are good at figures. 4 boys and 2 wives. That means they occupy 3 rooms. 3 rooms for an entire season should bring me in no less than $400 a week. And I'm taking a minimum 8 weeks. So 8 times 400 is $3,200. With $3,200, should I have to give notes to the dealers?
Now, why didn't you put them into the help quarter?
Because they were your sons. We sleep in the help squatters, but not your sons and their wives.
Now, you see, Mrs. Goldberg, you see what an injustice I did to my sons. I thought when I married you, Pincus, I would also give my sons a father.
Yes, I could be a very nice father, but not under the same roof. Now, this cannot go on, Katie.
You're right.
Now, call the boys right here and now. And once and for all, it's either your sons or it's me. A choice must be made.
What time is it, Mrs. Goldberg?
Katie, you're going to cut your fingers off if you're so nervous. Katie, please. Wherever the boys are coming from, it takes a little time, Katie, please. Everything will be all right, you'll see.
Well, dear, where's the settler's powder?
Settler's powder? I saw settler's powder on somebody's table.
Yeah.
I think on Mrs. Settler's table.
Pincus once said it.
Pincus?
You see, why should Pincus need settler's powder? And why should I be sick to my heart? Why?
He loves you, Katie.
Oh, love. Love is when you love everything that belongs to the woman you love. Now, if Pincus would come to me with 4 daughters, wouldn't I love them like my own children? Ah, Mrs. Goldberg, a woman should never marry twice when she has children from her first marriage. Never. And such children, Mrs. Goldberg. Oh, what boys I have. Now, when you are going to see them, huh? And you see what these boys did in one season for this business. Huh? You couldn't pay for that. The guest even remarked on it. Nobody was dissatisfied. Nobody.
No settlers.
Now, on the stove is bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate, I saw. Oh, here.
Thanks.
Oh,
You all right, Molly?
everything is fine, Jay, darling. Wonderful.
How long is this going to go on?
Jay.
If you call the boys, where are they?
Go and talk.
All right.
Go and talk.
Listen, Pincus, it's not an easy problem. I wish I could tell you what to do. After all, it's a question of a mother's heart.
Pincus, be careful what you say to the boys.
What should I say to them? What would you say to 4 parasites that are ruining my life?
Katie wants a little bicarbonate.
Yeah.
No. Should she be taken bicarbonate? Once a woman becomes a mother, she stops being a wife.
Not all women.
Ah, don't delude yourself, Goldberg. You're not first either.
Listen, my children are my flesh and blood.
Flesh and blood is flesh and blood.
Those boys could be my flesh and blood also. But wait till you meet them. One season and they almost ruined my business. The oldest one took over the buying for the hotel. He does not lamb from chops. He does not soup chicken from fryer. And when he orders for 50 people, He buys enough for 100 people. And then the second boy, he appointed himself general manager. Suddenly I discovered that 4 people have not registered, so they didn't get the bills. And if it wasn't for the fact that they asked me, when do we pay, Pincus, they would have spent the entire summer with me as non-paying guests.
Pincus?
Yes.
The boys are here.
Oh, are they?
And I have one suggestion.
Molly, preserve it. I don't want you to interfere. This is too delicate.
I want to say one word.
Don't say
Now,
it.
Goldberg, I need help.
Then I would say...
Then don't you say it neither.
What I was going to say is a little different.
How do you know what I was going to say before I said it?
So say it.
Now not.
Now, where's the aspirin?
Yeah, the aspirin, yeah.
The boys.
Oh, you see, Goldberg, the boys.
Pincus, I am a mother.
Josie. My Martin.
Mama.
Polly.
Mama.
Lottie. You. Boys, we are in a crisis.
As long as Pincus insists on our using old-fashioned methods, we will always be in a crisis.
Mama, if it weren't for you, he would still be a waiter at Ludwig's.
Doesn't he realize this business needs young blood?
As far as we're concerned, the business would be better off
If he got himself a nice, comfortable rocking chair, sat down on the porch...
and enjoyed the scenery.
And stop playing pinochle with his guests. That's how he loses them.
As for the rooms we occupy...
Well, that was your fault, Mama.
You wouldn't let us stay in the house
Oh,
quarters.
Mama,
Oh, no, Mama.
Yes,
Oh, what's the use? He doesn't appreciate us.
Pincus.
Oh, you see, I can't even open my mouth.
Oh, yes. They didn't say anything, Pincus.
I want them to say anything they have to say. But one at a time, not all together.
We have nothing to say. It was our understanding that you wanted to talk to us.
Yes, I do. Now look here, boys. I want you to remember that I married your mother because I loved her. And I do love her, and I want to continue to love her.
Then you must love my children.
I do love them.
Then show me that you love them.
Well, how...
Now,
Mr. Pincus, Mrs. Goldberg wants to talk to you. Please.
Molly?
I just want to say one word.
Then please, Mrs. Goldberg, say it.
Pincus, you don't want the boys in the hotel.
That's correct.
Now, if you don't want them, maybe you don't want me either. I'm a mother.
Well, Mrs. Goldberg, whatever you have to say, please say it.
Molly?
Jake, this is a crisis.
She's a mother.
Fabulous vitamin offer. In a moment, you'll learn how to get free a regular $1.98 bottle of famous Ributol Gelu-Caps. But first, meet Mrs. Mildred Fazen of Bayside, New York.
I was always so haggard and irritable. My druggist suggested Ributol, and since taking it, I feel like a new person.
Mrs. Fazen was not getting enough thiamine and riboflavin from her food. If for the same reason you too feel tired and worn out, Ributol can help you. That's why the Vitamin Corporation of America is giving away millions of regular $1.98 bottles of Ributol free. When you buy this 100-size bottle, you get the regular $1.98 Ributol at no extra cost. You must feel stronger, peppier in 7 days, or keep the $1.98 size as a gift and return the 100 size for full cash refund. You may never know how good you can feel until you've tried Ributol. Offer limited. Get your free Ributol now.
I need advice.
Pincus, if you want advice, I have it if you'll take it. But remember only one thing, that Katie is a mother.
For that, I have evidence.
Listen, Pincus, you have 2 hotels, no?
Yes.
Pincus Pines in the Catskills and Pincus Palms in Florida.
Yes.
You're only 2 people. How much do you need to make you happy?
Without the boys, a crust of bread.
All right, then sit down, Pincus, and hearken unto me, please.
Mal, dear,
Yes.
where's the bicarbonate for Jake?
Pincus, if you want advice, here it is in one word. Give the boys one of the hotels.
My word.
So why didn't you say it?
So you said it.
Are you serious or are you joking?
I'm serious. Do you have to wake summer and winter? Take a few months off, you and Katie. It's later than you think, Pincus.
Mr. Goldberg is right, Pincus. Look, if you give the boys Pincus Pines, then you and Katie can take a summer vacation. If you give the boys Pincus Palms in Florida, then you and Katie can take a winter vacation.
My words.
And that'll prove, Katie, that you love her.
No, Pincus.
One hotel should be able to support you and Katie.
That's a big sacrifice.
Well, what don't you do for the woman you love?
The boys don't want to leave without saying goodbye to you, Pincus.
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 Goodbye, Pop.
Goodbye, Pop.
Goodbye, Pop. Goodbye, Pop.
Now, just a minute. Sit down, boys. Now, Lottie, Marty, Polly, and Josie. I understand that you think that you know something about the hotel business.
We do.
And I understand that you think that you could give me a few lessons there. Well, all right, you don't have to answer that question. My 30 years of experience and my background in the hotel business seem to add up to one great big zero. Young blood, that's what counts. Well, all right, boys. I'm going to give you a chance to use that young blood. But remember, whatever mistake you make, you will take the consequences. I'm going to give you the great opportunity to be hotel proprietors. And may the good Lord have mercy on your souls. I'm making you a gift of Pincus Palms. But remember, with the gift also goes the responsibility and obligations.
You're a real gentleman. You're a gentleman. You won't be sorry.
If you were their real father, you couldn't do more. Pincus, I thank you.
Well, now that Mama's discovered the Pincus Pines kitchen, it's time for us to go home.
It's not the kitchen, Rosalie. If not for Mama, the crisis would still be a crisis. But now, Katie's boys are getting Pincus Palms in Florida, and Katie and Pincus will go tripping in the winter.
Hello?
Oh?
Yes?
Huh?
Just a minute. For you, Uncle David, Papa.
Oh? Hello, Jake? Yes, I'm coming down as soon as I get through with the...
Well, David? Oh, so you're coming right down? Fine. All right. Bye. Thank you, Stella. I'm on the porch if you want me, Molly, dear.
I'm ready for my long distance.
All right.
We'll talk to Sam.
Stella,
Yes.
call the butcher and tell him I didn't get my squash. All right. Take it.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Now you can imagine how a mother feels when she knows her sons have a future.
Yes. So where are you going to go this winter?
Where we'll go? Oh, I go to Florida, to Pincus Palms. Now, after all, I have to help the boys. I want them to make a real success, and my cooking will be the best advertising they could have.
Oh, but Pincus' squads are on their way.
Thanks a lot. I'll see you later, Mrs. Goldberg.
All right. My call?
Yeah, I think it's coming in right now. Take it there.
Right here. Hello? Hello? Is this long distance? I haven't got my person yet. I said person to person. Hello? Hello? Hello, Sammy? How are you, darling? Mama? Yeah? Look, darling, I just want to inform you that next week we're coming home. Yeah, and Papa just said that you should come up, and we'll all go home together so you'll have a weekend. What? Why not? Why does it have to be Dora? Not at all. If Dora wants to come, she should... On my invitation. Sammy, please. That report I'm not giving Papa. So you'll go to the beach another weekend. Very well. You'll go picnicking another weekend. There's 52 weekends. Very well. Then Friday. Friday and period. All right. Exactly. And Sammy? All right, I don't want to hear. Yes. Yeah, Sammy, tell me, darling. They're painting the kitchen or not? What color did you pick? What color green? Huh? All right, darling. Make it a Nile in between, not too dark, not too light. All right, darling. All right, she's saying we're ready 3 minutes. All right, dear. Bye. All right, just a minute. All right, bye. Bye. Get me the charges, maybe, right. Toba. Yeah.
Where's Jake?
On the porch, darling.
So everything is all right now with Katie and Pinky?
I don't know. Now she wants to go to Florida to help the boys. Who knows? I don't know. Listen, a mother can't help being anything but a mother, Dave.
My father, if he is a father, is also a mother. Well, Jake? Oh, Jake, I'm here.
We were waiting for you, David. That was a nice gesture, Pincus, giving the hotel to the boys. Well, Pincus, are you going to take my advice and take Katie to Europe this winter?
Well, it's a good idea, and I'm thinking of it quite seriously. As a matter of fact, I will go. Why not? I was 18 the last time when I saw Paris. I was a busboy in Hotel Continental, and it was always the dream of my life to go back there again. Of course, as a guest.
Molly?
Yeah?
Pincus is going to take Katie to Paris this winter.
Where?
Paris.
Paris? Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful is not the word, Mrs. Goldberg. Paris is the most romantic city in the world.
Hey, Molly, darling, maybe someday we'll also take a walk in the Champs-Élysées.
You know, Goldberg, a man has to be pushed into living. Thank you for the suggestion. My life is going to be one long vacation this winter. Let the boys struggle a little.
So when would you go, Pincus?
Well, as soon as I can straighten out my affairs and Katie can get ready.
Oh?
Will, you excuse me, please?
Where are you going, Molly?
I'll be right back. Hold my knitting, yes, dear?
Doch wo die kleinen Häuser stehen, doch wo die lieblichsten Mädel gehen. Now come on, Leopold, help me, come on.
Nur du allein sollst stets die Stadt meiner Träume sein.
Doch wo die kleinen Häuser stehen, doch wo die lieblichen... Yes, Mrs. Goldberg. Yes.
Pincus has plans. He's planning to go to Europe.
Europe? When?
This winter.
Impossible. How can I go, Mrs. Goldberg?
But after what he did for the boys, how can you not go?
But I can't. No. Oh, no matter what happens, I'm going to Florida to help the boys get established. My boys come first.
A man likes to feel that he's first in a woman's heart, Katie, dear.
As a husband, he's first, but Mrs. Goldberg, is your husband first or your children?
I'm thinking, Katie. I'm thinking, Katie, and I'm thinking out loud. And I want you to listen to me, Katie, dear. Just listen. Katie, if Pincus says Paris, say yes.
But no.
No matter what Pincus says, say yes and leave the rest to me.
It is Quaps coming?
Yes, Pincus, yes.
Well, Katie, darling, how would you like to go to Paris this winter?
Well, how wonderful. But...
one Paris gown I'd like to see on my Katie.
Katie looks like a queen even in an apron.
Long enough has she been wearing an apron.
I think it's when a woman loves a man, her duty comes first, and I'm quoting you, Katie. And don't be such a blushing bride, and don't be such a Priscilla, and talk for yourself.
What is it?
Katie, why do you want to go to Florida? Tell it to Pincus the way you told it to me.
You tell him, Mrs. Goldberg. You tell him.
Suffice it, Pincus, if ever ever a woman loved a man, Katie loves you, and she wants to protect you and your interests. End quote. And for that, she's willing to give up Paris, willing to give up a vacation, and even to go to Pincus Palms and cook this winter.
What?
Yes, Pincus.
Your interests have to be looked after.
After all, Katie wants to see that the boy should be able to pay off the mortgage.
What would I like more than to see Paris with you?
After all, your success was built on Katie's strudel, on her cooking. How many times I hear you yourself say it?
Well, I still say so.
Then, Pincus, this winter, only one more season. Let me do the cooking at Pincus Palms.
Uh-huh. The boys. Again, the boys.
No, Pincus, not the boys. No, it's you. Only you.
It's me, Katie?
You, Pincus, you.
Well, Katie, but Paris.
Oh, Pincus.
Champs-Élysées.
Oh, Pincus.
Tuileries.
Pincus.
How can I let you make such a sacrifice?
Oh, for whom else should I sacrifice when you have shown yourself such a father to my boy?
Well, Pincus, we...
This time, Molly, I also had a finger in that pie.
Jay, darling, you cooked the whole pie. Who else? So which is more important, to be a good mother or a good wife? Believe me, this is a dilemma with two heads. But heads or tails, I know only one answer. Unless you can make everybody happy, it's no answer at all. I don't know. I'm a person, if I'm happy, I want everybody to be happy. So listen to me, please. Right now, you can try ribitol free. Yes, free. And this is good news doubled. If you're feeling too tired too often, not so with an ache here and an ache there, it can be because you're not getting the vital elements in ribitol. If ribitol wasn't so wonderful, would I be talking to you like this? All I'm asking you to do is to try ribitol. You may feel like a new person, and that's good, no? Only one thing could be better. Ribitol. Try it free. All you have to do is to go to your drugstore and buy this bottle of 100 Gelu-Caps for the regular price. And your drugstore will give you free this regular $1.98 size, free and for nothing, a present. Then try ribitol for just one little week. You must feel absolutely bubbling over with energy. And if not, then return the bottle to your drugstore, get your money back with a smile. So what are you waiting for?